Okay, so I'm back with Sun and Leo, Mars and Aries. Wow. Took me forever to get over here to these fire signs. But I will say this. I like this placement is really, really energetic, passionate, and somewhat ego-centered, but it's not necessarily in a bad way. You got to remember that all fire signs are usually ego-driven, okay? More than any other sign. Any other sign can be ego-driven, but you guys really are the egos of the zodiacs. And there's nothing wrong with that, because really, honestly, we can't really live without our egos to some point. You know what I'm saying? Pisces energy wants you just to be egoless. Scorpio is like, look, dude, why are you boasting? Why are you bragging? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you so confident in yourself? Just suck and be okay with it. But this place is like, no, because the self matters. If you can't put value into yourself and you don't have confidence within yourself, what do you have? That is what this placement is about. So we have you know, you're that lion, you're the king of the jungle. You like attention, but at the same time, you like attention, but you will give out the attention just as much. I will have to say this with the Aries, Mars and Aries, there could be some instances where you will get something started, but you will start like play the background as well. But you like things, like you like action. You may like a little bit of flair of the drama. Not really drama necessarily for drama's sake. But I will have to say this. Mars loves a good argument. You know what I'm saying? So Mars and Aries loves a good argument. I should have even said that for the rest of the Mars and Aries signs, but especially for this one. Like if somebody comes at you, yes, you can go match them. You can go toe to toe with them. And even though sometimes Leos, you do struggle when it comes to standing up sometimes for certain things. And it depends on who that person is. Like, for instance, you'll give people the leeway at times. And you can tell them, like, okay, you know what? Like, this person is really pressing my buttons. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to say nothing right now. You might say something a little slick back or smart, but you won't go in on 10 on them. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people that you really care about. And sometimes you will let people, before you actually say something, sometimes you can really, just because you could feel that, you know what, I know how that feels. I don't like when somebody's treating me bad, so I'm not going to treat them bad. You can have that thing going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you could really come from the heart of things. But with Mars and Aries, I don't know. Like, I feel like you could be quick to just go up, you know what I'm saying, assume a leadership position or take the lead in something. Well, it depends with that as well, because I feel like you will if it is needed of you. Let's say you're inside of some type of partnership. I've seen this when, like, in a classroom setting. You know, there's like the lead teacher or something, and then they have like the assistant teacher, but it's the assistant teacher that at the end of the day, they may not be in a lead position, but when they know all of the information, they know the job real well, and they move real fast, they get a lot of things done. So people say, okay, yeah, let's get her. We want her or him because they get a lot of stuff done, or they can move real fast or whatever. They know the job. And it's like, whenever the teacher is not there, or they need you to assume leadership position, then boom. You know what you got to do. You can step up to the plate. And truth be told, yes, you could be in that leadership position, but a lot of times the Aries energy will be pushed to go to the leadership role, but will kind of just like fall back a little bit, because it's a lot when it comes to the leadership role. And then Leos know all too well, like, look, I am the greatest at what I do, but when I need to rest or I'm feeling a little bit lazy and I ain't about that life, I don't want anybody holding me accountable for something that I want my freedom in a sense. Leos do like their freedom. You know, they like being in a relationship with a partner, but they do like their freedom. Like this position with on a female Leo with this position will be that one that be like, okay, I got to go make some money. I got to go work. I got to go get the job done. You see what I'm saying? And you like to move fast to whatever it is that you're doing. So you don't want to waste no time. Like, for instance, you could literally demand something from somebody or ask something from somebody, and if they don't do it right then or within the time frame you want it, then you could have a problem. You could be like, man, forget it, I'll do it myself. Like, literally on from the moment that you came up with the idea and whatever it is that you're trying to get to be carried out, if they can't do it, you could literally be like, okay, you know what, forget it, I'll do it myself. you know, but you do love your partnerships and you do enjoy your relationships because you feel like, you know, it's easier if I have a partner to assist me. So this is a good placement for you guys that really want to be out in the forefront. You want to do like the jobs or like entrepreneurship or the work that allows you to be creative and things like that. But at the end of the day, you know, you have your freedom and then there's a partner there that will assist you and make sure those things, the necessary things gets carried out, even if you don't feel like it. You love your partnerships. You will do anything for the people that you love. Like you will go to bat for them. You go to war for them and like be ready, full on. You'll back them up, fight for them, whatever. You stick up for them, things of that nature. And I mean, it could be in a way to where you really get, when you really get mad, you can go off like tick, tick, boom. You know what I'm saying? And be really mad. You can do things like in a destructive manner, whether it's yell, scream. I mean, you let that fire loose, whether it gets physical. You can kind of black out. You can kind of just go and want to assert your anger or your like show the person how you feeling through physical. So you got to be careful of that. You know what I'm saying? But you can also have these situations towards you too, where it gets physical between you and somebody else. So, you know, be careful that you got to be able sometimes to just like get angry and then, you know, have your punching bag hanging up or something and just go, you know, just go, you know, like I told them and they want to keep coming back. I got you. Okay. Have like your pillow that you squeeze and bang, you know, because it's really, okay, really think about it. Until you have grown and really mastered your actions and reactions, it's kind of hard to tell like a double fire sun and fire Mars sign to just like, okay, get over it. No, or count to 10. Counting to 10 should be part of it. You know what I'm saying? But if you need to go do something physical, you got to release that aggression. You can have pent up aggression and you can be really physical, even physical sexual, you know what I'm saying? And you can be really, you can get involved in something in someone and then lose your interest in that person or in that situation, especially if they're not really paying you any attention. Like you feel like you should be paid attention. But the good thing about the Leo sun sign is usually when Leos are like in a relationship or something and they want to be there with the person, like they really want to be there, they are not really quick to, and they got some type of routine established, they're not really quick to just abandon the situation. Like if it was an Aries sun with Mars Aries. Leos is going to be more like, okay, well, daggone, you're getting on my nerves, but I said I do, I'm here with you. You know, the thing about all the fire signs with the Mars placements is it could be like either they're getting a lot of passion or physicality, or they'll be with their partner a lot of times, but they'll have their interests, you know what I'm saying? They can have a little bit of a wandering eyes or, you know, mannerisms, you know what I'm saying? So people that are with fire sign Mars placements have to be aware and really just get the fact that, you know, a lot of times, you know, it's fire. It's fire. You know, I don't even think, and it depends on some of the other placements, but a lot of times, like, they don't really hold themselves back from their responses and interactions and things of that nature. It takes them extra. It takes them a while, you know, some maturity before they're really at that level sometimes. You get what I'm saying? So, and yes, of course, it depends on other placements. It's not just, I'm not talking about cheating that other sign placements, Mars and sign placements don't cheat or anything like that, you know, because sometimes they're the best at it. It's just that the Mars and Aries it's like really passionate and they want what they want. You know what I'm saying? They want what they want. Okay. It's not that they don't have patience, but their patience is something that is not their strongest point. All right. So, and sometimes you'll play the background, like I told you. But all in all, I will say make sure you have your physical outlet. You're involved in some type of activity like a hobby or something like that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like some vigilant physical release. It could be something that you might do like color or paint. And people are like, oh my God, so you color and you paint? Like, that takes a lot of time. And you're like, yeah, but see, it keeps my fire going because it's something that I'm passionate about and I believe in. And therefore, I'm going to be just as much into that as, you know, as if like I'm just running sprints or something like that. So, this has been Sun and Leo, Mars and Aries. I'm Butterfly to Lights, and I'll be back. Peace.